Nalanda University. Many are shocked around the world. After the Ram Mandir opening, what is India doing now? A global heritage that transformed the world in so many ways. Now what? Injecting life into this ancient civilization, rejuvenating the core structures of Mother India. In multiple ways, India is reclaiming its ancient glory. What is happening in India now will be remembered for generations. A special day for India's education sector. Inauguration of the new campus of Nalanda University. The Prime Minister of India feels that this university will surely go a long way in catering to the educational needs of the youth. Yes, these are incredible scenes. Who would have thought something like this was going to be possible in India, let's say 20 years ago? But things are changing and the world is noticing these changes in India. In Mr. Modi's words, it is a reiteration of our commitment to encourage learning, research and innovation. It is also an effort to draw the best scholars from the world to come and pursue their education in our country. Nalanda University is described as a symbol of India's academic heritage and vibrant cultural exchange. The rich heritage of Nalanda cannot be ignored even by the media sharks of the Western colonial criminal states. For example, take a look at this article on the BBC. Nalanda, the university that changed the world. It describes how more than 500 years before Oxford University was founded, India's Nalanda University was home to 9 million books and attracted 10,000 students from around the world. Nalanda is considered the world's first residential university, a sort of medieval Ivy League institution, home to 9 million books that attracted 10,000 students from across Eastern and Central Asia. They gathered here to learn medicine, logic, mathematics, and above all, Buddhist principles from some of the era's most revered scholars. Not only that, in the more than 7 centuries that Nalanda flourished, there was nothing else like it in the world. The monastic university predates the University of Oxford and Europe's oldest university, Bologna, by more than 500 years. What's more, Nalanda's enlightened approach to philosophy and religion would help shape the culture of Asia long after the university ceased to exist. As observed here, the monarchs of the Gupta Empire that founded the Buddhist monastic university were devout Hindus but sympathetic and accepting towards Buddhism. And perhaps Nalanda's most profound and lingering legacy is its achievements in mathematics and astronomy. According to Sugato Mukherjee, in the 1190s, the university was destroyed by a marauding troop of invaders led by Turco-Afghan military general Bakhtiar Khilji, who sought to extinguish the Buddhist center of knowledge during his conquest of northern and eastern India. Even this article in the Pakistani newspaper mentioned that Nalanda University was destroyed by foreign invaders more than 800 years ago. It also highlighted how many wealthy Indian families send their children abroad to the United States, Australia and Britain to complete their education, and graduates often never return home permanently. Well, it seems that the country is taking several steps in the right direction. Setting up new AIIMS, new IITs and new IIMs is part of that vision. But setting up new universities or new campuses is just the first step. The next step is to maintain the right environment to study. Yes, a normal environment to study in, not the fight environment that is prevalent in the Western universities that are facing politication. Dear Indians and foreign students, please listen carefully. When you step on this new campus of this university in India, you will not be an indirect beneficiary of the dirty slave trade money that built or benefited numerous universities in the West. You will not be using the infrastructure that was built with looted money. Instead, you will be using the infrastructure of a country that is rebuilding itself after all the colonial looting and destruction it faced. But it is not only about principles and values. For India, the other important step would be to create the right employment and business opportunities. And with India's booming economy, the future seems promising. On the one hand, it is becoming the hub of startups and unicorns, and on the other hand, it is keeping its civilizational heritage alive. Yes, as observed by Mr. Modi, this place is one of the greatest seats of learning in the ancient world. This site offers a profound glimpse into the scholarly past that once thrived here. Nalanda has created an intellectual spirit that continues to thrive in our nation. Yes, Indians are reviving their heritage and intellectual traditions, one step at a time. See you again.